Okay, girls, this is chapter 5, lesson 4, distributive property. What does distributive mean? Distributive means I am giving somebody, or I'm giving people the same thing. I am being fair. I am distributing. To distribute means to give. Now, in this property, you have to be fair. You cannot give one person and not give another. So, the number outside the brackets or the number outside the parentheses has to be given to everybody inside the brackets. But also, you have to remember every number inside the bracket goes with a sign in front of it. Okay? So now, let us let me use one with symbols. Okay? So let's say A, B plus C plus D. Okay, I'll give you this example. So I am distributing A to B, to C, and D. Okay, so I draw my arrows. No, I shouldn't do here. This is the question, so let me do the work. So the work will be here so that you see what I'm doing. You circle like that. You take the number with the sign like that, or the term with the sign. Okay, so this means A times B, and then plus A times C plus A times D. A times B is AB plus AC plus AD. And this is your answer. Now, let us do this. Let us do this with numbers, okay? So, let me say A is -5. So this is example 1. So now we are doing example 2. Okay. Why is my screen not clear? Okay. Alright, so now we are doing example 2. -5 is being multiplied with, let me see, -3 plus 4 minus 1. Okay, let's do like that. Okay, so now I have -5, -3, -5, -3 plus 4, subtract 1. -5, the number with the sign. So you know you should have 3 terms that you're multiplying. So the first term you're multiplying is -5 times -3. Put them in bracket. Okay. Then you're going to add -5 times 4. Then you're going to do subtract -5 times 1. Okay. So negative times negative, positive. 5 times 3, 15. Plus negative times positive, negative. 5 times 4, 20. Minus negative times positive, negative. 5 times 1, 5. Now you do circle, this becomes negative. You do circle, this becomes positive. Negative times negative, positive. Positive times negative, negative. So this becomes 15 minus 20 plus 5. Then you can use any property. You can use commutative property. You can use associative property of addition. So it doesn't matter whichever property I want to use. I can do negative 20 plus 5, or I can do 15 minus 20. 15 minus 20 should be negative 5 plus 5 should give me 0, and this is my answer. Okay, now let us do another example. So this is example 3. Let me have an 8x plus 9. We'll do that. So I write it again so that I show my step. Okay. 8 times x plus 8 times 9. Always start with the number that is outside your parentheses. So this becomes, and I'm multiplying. So since we have x here, I'm going to use the star. So this is 8x plus 72. I cannot add these two things because they are not the same. This has x, this does not have x. So this is my number. This is my answer. Okay, let's do one where we have the letter outside. Let's say a 9x plus 8b. So this will be a 9x plus 8b. A goes with 9x and this goes with 8b. So I have a times 9x plus a times 8b. A is the first letter in my alphabet, so it will come first and then x. So this is 9ax plus 8ab. I cannot write ba. It is ab. You follow the letters in the alphabet. This is your answer. Okay. Let's do one where I've done with 3 terms. I have done with 2 terms. Okay. Let us do one with the numbers inside are negative. Okay. So you have negative 6 z negative 6 z minus 10. Okay, so this becomes negative 6 bracket z subtract 10. Negative 6 with z, negative 6 with negative 10. Alright, so I will write negative 6 multiply z minus negative 6 times 10. Then I will write negative 6z. This minus is because of this. So subtract. A negative times a positive is a negative, negative 60. Then this changes to become positive. So negative 6z plus 60. And this is my answer. Let's do one where we have a fraction as your coefficient. The number outside the bracket is called the coefficient. Don't forget that, because it's used to multiply. So let us do a quarter m plus 12. Okay, this means a quarter times m plus a quarter times 12. So I do this so that you don't forget. If you don't do this, you will forget. So this becomes a quarter m, and this becomes 12 out of 4. You have to simplify. 4 goes into 12 3 times. So your answer is a quarter m plus 3. Okay. And there is your answer.